Now that you have a sense of what Montessori is, it can be helpful to experience it in a more personal way. In this next video, Susan shares her first glimpse of a Montessori classroom, what she saw and how it felt to be her. As you listen, simply take it in and notice what stands out to you.
Expecting my first child, I visited a Montessori classroom just because the other parents in town were telling me this is the best school in town. And you have to start in parent infant. So I enrolled my unborn child in the Montessori school. That first day when I visited that classroom, I observed these babies and toddlers freely moving around the environment, moving to what was interesting to them in that moment, and then moving on to what interested them next. There were very little ones who couldn't move themselves around the room yet, but they were lying on their bellies and looking at themselves in a mirror, not even knowing that was themselves, just seeing a face. There were mobiles above them, a black and white mobile and a few colorful mobiles that could be switched out by the parents. And there were interesting works of art hung low on the wall. What impressed me the most, though, was the teacher, the guide. I was so impressed, first of all, that she had prepared this environment that met the needs of the children so well. And then I was impressed with how she interacted with the children. She might just observe or she might interact. She did not interrupt if the child was focused and occupied and concentrating. There were times that she gave a little presentation showing a child how to pour a pitcher of water, how to mop up the water that spilled with a tiny mop, maybe 15 inches long. But she would get down to their level and look them in the eyes. She would talk to them, but she would also listen. Now, these children didn't even have words yet. Very few words. But she listened to what they were communicating with their voices, with their bodies. And she would reflect back. I hear you. Something's uncomfortable. Then she would sit down and write for a few minutes, recording whatever she had just seen the child doing. And over the months that I was in her class, I saw how deeply she knew each child. And they felt, I'm sure, known and seen and understood. Isn't that what we all want? To be known and seen and understood. What an awakening this was for me. To see children treated with respect.